What if I told you that every single person you admire has failed more times than you've even tried? Think about that for a moment. The people at the top of their fields didn't get there by avoiding failure. They got there because they fell, got back up, and kept moving forward. But here's the real question nobody asks. Why do we fall in the first place? We fall because we're moving. You can't fall if you're standing still. You can't stumble if you never take a step. Every failure, every setback, every moment you hit the ground is proof that you're actually trying. And that puts you ahead of everyone who's too afraid to start. Let's talk about what failure really means. Society has taught us to fear it, to avoid it at all costs. We see failure as the opposite of success, but that's the biggest lie we've been sold. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a stepping stone toward it, it's data. It's feedback, it's the universe telling you what doesn't work so you can find what does. Think about learning to walk. You fell hundreds of times as a child. Did you quit? Did you decide walking wasn't for you? Of course not. You got up every single time, you didn't judge yourself. You didn't compare yourself to other babies, you just kept trying until walking became natural. Somewhere along the way, we lost that resilience. We started caring what people think. We started fearing judgment more than we valued growth. We built walls around ourselves made of excuses and what-ifs. And those walls became our prison. Here's what most people don't understand about falling. When you fall, you gain perspective you can't get any other way. You learn your limits so you can push past them. You discover weaknesses you didn't know existed. You develop strength in places that were never tested before. Every champion athlete knows this truth. They push their bodies to failure in training. They lift weights until their muscles can't lift anymore. They run until their lungs burn. Because they understand that failure in training prevents failure in competition. The pain of discipline weighs ounces, the pain of regret weighs tons. But this isn't just about physical achievement, this applies to everything. Your career, your relationships, your personal growth, your dreams. Every area of your life requires you to risk falling if you want to rise. Consider Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before creating a working light bulb. When someone asked him how it felt to fail so many times, he said he didn't fail. He just found thousands of ways that didn't work. That perspective changed everything. He reframed failure as progress. Or look at Michael Jordan. He missed over 9,000 shots in his career. He lost almost 300 games. 26 times he was trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. And he's considered the greatest basketball player of all time. Not despite those failures, but because of them. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter was accepted. 12 times someone told her no, 12 times she could have quit. If she had stopped at rejection 11, the world would never have experienced that magic. Steven Spielberg was rejected from film school 3 times. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for television. The Beatles were rejected by multiple record labels. Colonel Sanders was rejected over 1,000 times before someone bought his chicken recipe. What separated these people from everyone else who gave up? They understood something fundamental. Falling doesn't define you, staying down does. The ground is not your home. It's just a place you visit temporarily on your way up. When you fall, you have 2 choices. You can lie there and make excuses. You can blame circumstances, other people, bad timing, lack of resources. You can convince yourself that success wasn't meant for you. That's the easy path. That's what most people choose. Or you can get up. You can analyze what happened, you can learn from it, you can adjust your approach. You can try again with new wisdom. That's the hard path. That's the path that leads somewhere worth going. Here's something powerful to remember. Every time you fall and get back up, you're not just recovering, you're evolving. You're building mental toughness. You're developing grit. You're proving to yourself that you can handle adversity. And that confidence becomes unshakable. People who have never failed are actually fragile. They haven't tested themselves. They don't know what they're capable of overcoming. The first time life hits them hard, they shatter. But people who have fallen multiple times, they're antifragile. They get stronger from stress. They thrive in chaos. Think about what you're avoiding right now because you're afraid of failing. That business you want to start, that person you want to talk to, that skill you want to learn, that dream you've been putting off. Fear of failure is keeping it out of reach. But what if you reframed it? What if instead of asking what happens if I fail, you asked what happens if I succeed? What if this works? What if you're one attempt away from breakthrough? What if your next try is the one that changes everything? You'll never know if you don't try, and trying means risking failure. There's no way around it. Success and failure are packaged together. You can't have one without risking the other. So fall forward, fall with intention. Let every failure teach you something. Let every setback reveal something about your character. Let every obstacle strengthen your resolve. The people who achieve extraordinary things aren't more talented than you. They aren't luckier, they aren't smarter, they just refuse to let falling keep them down. They got up one more time than they fell. That's the only difference. Your falls don't diminish you, they're building you into who you need to become. Every scar tells a story of survival. Every failure is proof you had courage to try. Every time you rise, you inspire someone else to do the same. We fall because we're human, we rise because we're warriors. We try again because we understand that life rewards persistence, not perfection. The question isn't whether you'll fall, you will, everyone does. The question is whether you'll get back up. So get up. Dust yourself off, learn from what happened, adjust your approach, and try again. Your breakthrough is waiting on the other side of your next attempt. Don't let fear of falling keep you from flying. The ground is temporary. Your potential is limitless, now go prove it.